Ladies and gentlemen, is that time once again. It is time for the Flashback rebuild. Episode number 3, season number 3. I hope you guys are excited. We haven't even figured out what the draft class is for this year. That's what we got to do to begin this episode. But before we start, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, no matter when you're watching this, morning, evening, or nighttime. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Smash that like button if you do go on to enjoy this video. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club, my main channel link. Remember, this is my second channel. My main channel link is always in the description if you want to go check that out. Along with, it's not in the description, but on the main channel is a playlist for the Atlanta Falcons rebuild on Madden 22 on the PC, which is what this series is kind of molded around and based around. So if you want to go check that out, feel free. If not, and you just want to stick around with the Flashback rebuild on 2K, completely fine. It's time to get into it, and we got to start by getting a wheel spin. We have not done a wheel spin in an episode since episode number 1. So let's fade into the wheel. There it is. Good old draft class wheel. We've done 2005. We've done 1959. And now it is time to do our third draft class. I have no idea what it's going to be. I'm super excited. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and spin. Spin that wheel. What class are we going to be fighting for this year? It is 1993. 1993. Is that Chris Webber's draft class? That might be good old Christopher Webber's draft class, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's fade back into the good old actual video 2K stuff. All right, here we are. I gotta put in the draft class now. I think 1993 is that Chris Webber? If I'm not 100% sure. I can't honestly remember if 1993 is Chris Webber or not. It could. It's not Shaq. Shaq was 92. I don't know who 93 was. Oops, I'm holding the shift button, which does the special characters. 1993. Oh, hello. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of 1993 draft classes. This one has the most downloads, but not any updates. So I guess we'll try it out. We'll see how good it is, if it's good or not. And it is Chris Webber. I could have sworn it was Chris Webber. I know it was. So it's Chris Webber, Penny Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, Isaiah Ryder, Rodney Rogers, Greg Quinn. Oh, he's not real. Who else is? Nick Van Exel's real. Vin Baker's down there. You got Allen Houston. So there's some good guys, and George Murason's here as well. There's certainly some guys to fight for. The Alien Sam Cassell. I don't know if this is a draft class where you want to be the first pick. I mean, you got Brian Russell there as well. It could benefit you being the first pick. Certainly, there's some good guys. Sean Bradley's also here. Big tall boy. I mean, obviously, getting Chris Webber would be really, really good for this franchise. Him and Penny Hardaway are the gems of the class. But if we take a look at our future draft picks, we currently don't have a 2024 first-round pick. So it's kind of a good thing that we don't have a first-round pick this season, because this draft class, out of all the draft classes, I mean, this is a good one to not have a pick. I mean, I'd like to have a guy like Chris Webber, but it's not killing me, the fact that we don't have a draft pick. What killed me this last episode, was we didn't have a draft pick to get Wilt Chamberlain, who got drafted to the Phoenix Suns. 2nd overall, I might add. He got taken over Bailey Howell from the Pelicans. Bailey Howell went number 1 overall, and then Wilt went 2 to the Suns. So I'm very interested this season to see how dominant Wilt is. He's going to probably average like 60 rebounds a game or something. It's going to be pretty crazy. But the Lakers roster is what we have so far. We signed Andrew Bynum, Gerald Green, and we signed somebody else out of free agency as well. I guess they were for some reason they were only on 1-year contracts. I don't know why, but hey, I took advantage of it, and we got Andrew Bynum, the former MVP. He was the MVP this past season, last episode. So we got him. We got Gerald Green. We got John Green, our draft pick that we took in the... When did we take this guy? The 22nd pick overall. Then we got Leslie Watts, who I also signed out of free agency. So yeah, I think this team, we're obviously not going to go 0-82 like we did last season, but this is the starting rotation. We got Watts, Green, McNeil, Green, and that's going to get pretty complicated. John Green and Gerald Green, and then Bynum with Vaughn coming off the bench, Holiday. We got Drew, Maltzy, and then Chase. We're running a 10-man lineup. It's not a good lineup by any means. We're still playing far too many 44 overalls, but I mean, we're not going to lose 82 games, which is a good thing. That's an improvement on last season. It is certainly an improvement on last season. But I'm excited to see how this team does. I'm excited to see how Andrew Bynum does as the main attraction here. He's probably not going to win MVP back-to-back years because now we got guys like Chris Paul developing. Will Chamberlain's in the league now, and he's the highest overall, I think. He's not the highest overall because Bailey Howell is a 91. But Will Chamberlain comes in and immediately he's the second highest player. So it's going to be very interesting this season to see how it goes. I'm going to simulate to the All-Star draft, and then like we always do, and then I'll catch you guys up around that time. So I hope you guys do go and enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see how good this team is, how much of an improvement it is. Anything. I mean, one win is technically an improvement, so we can't be worse than we were last season, which is a good thing. All right, here we are at the February 11th All-Star Draft, and as you take a look at the top right of your screen, we're ranked 6th in the conference. We are actually a playoff team this year, 30-22, and it looks like the Grizzlies have done what I thought they were going to do last season and have become one of the best teams in the entire league, but I guess it took them a year to kind of develop and stuff, and obviously we saw what happened to them in the playoffs last year. But, I mean, the Warriors aren't even here. The Suns aren't here with Wilt. I don't know how good the Suns have been doing, but the Grizzlies seem to be killing it right now. Let's take a look around the league. What is going on? So Lou Will is still leading the league in scoring, which is actually crazy. Lou Will is a dominant scorer right now. Chris Paul is second in scoring. Rebound leader is obviously Will Chamberlain. He's averaging 30 rebounds a game, along with 23 points per game. And then Bailey Howell is averaging 30 rebounds as well. Andrew Bynum, 20 points per game, and then 21 rebounds per game. So he is killing it as well. This Grizzlies team is finally starting to develop into something. Leslie Watts averaging 25 points per game, 5 assists, 6 rebounds a game. Leslie Watts might be coming into something. He's a 74 overall. He's his first year in the league. We took him in the 6th round out of Maryland. Not in the 6th round, the 2nd round, pick 6, excuse me. Thinking of the NFL draft. Gerald Green doing pretty well on his role that he has. And our 1st round pick only averaging 8 points. He's got 14 rebounds a game basically. So I mean, he's doing okay, I guess. But we got to check out this Grizzlies team. What is everybody's overall right now? Are they starting to develop into something? Chris Paul's up to an 88. Bogut's up to a 77, and Hakeem Warwick's up to a 75. So these two guys haven't really skyrocketed into the 80s like I thought they would, but Chris Paul obviously has because he's Chris Paul. Now, what is going on with this Suns team? Why are the Suns not good? I guess it's just Wilt Chamberlain. It's Wilt and a bunch of nobodies, so he can't really do anything besides what he's trying to do. I need to take a look at the standings and see where everybody sits. So we obviously sit at the 6th seed. The Warriors are there. They might make the play-in. But the Suns have only 6 wins on the year. The Timberwolves have 1 win on the year. Wow, the Western Conference is garbage. At least the worst team in the East has 19 wins, but the Timberwolves have 1 win. Who's on this team? So you have Linus Klesia. I think he was on our team at one point. Then you have a bunch of 45s, Greg Quinn's here. So I can see why they have 1 win. They certainly deserve to have 1 win. But the Suns team, I mean, you got a couple 70s and then Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, maybe they'll shop Wilt. Do you think we could make a move for Wilt Chamberlain? That would be unbelievable. That would certainly put us into title contention if we could shop Wilt, or if we could get Wilt Chamberlain. So they're still not offering, or they're still not willing to do it in the trade finder, but could we possibly get him? Now, we'd have to give up literally everything, I would think, to get him. And I don't think we have enough to be able to do it. I'd give you Andrew Bynum. They would have to make up $11 million. Do they have $11 million? They don't. Okay, so the money's not going to work. The money's not going to work. Now, we wouldn't have been able to get him anyway. The All-Star Draft, it's Team Bob and Team Wilt. So it's Wilt Chamberlain and Bob Boozer. Okay. And Wilt Chamberlain drafts Bailey Howell, Chris Paul, David Lee, and Lou Williams, with Nate Robinson, Keon Bridges, Channing Frye, John Green, Zach Cousins, Clint McCoy, and Leslie Watts on the bench. So we got an All-Star. Leslie Watts made the All-Star team. We got 2 All-Stars, actually, with Andrew Bynum. He made a starter for Team Bob. It's Bob, Andrew Bynum, Monta Ellis, Jarrett Jack, Danny Granger, with Darren Williams, Raymond Felton, Greg Quinn, Dean Ramsey, CJ Miles, Eugene, and Hakeem Warwick. So all the Grizzlies, actually 2 of the Grizzlies made. I thought Bogut made it, but he didn't. But we had 2 All-Stars. So that's an improvement. That is certainly an improvement on what we've done the past season. I think this team can make a serious push in the playoffs. I don't think we could go very far. Maybe a second round appearance. But hey, little improvements. Little improvements is really all you can ask for. Because considering what we did last season with a bunch of 40 overalls, hey, this is a lot better. So I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season, hopefully with a little bit of playoff basketball in our future. Here we are at the end of the season. Award time. Chris Paul is your MVP. 26 points per game, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. Great season from Chris Paul. Rookie of the Year obviously goes to Wilt Chamberlain. 24 points per game, 31 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 blocks a game. I mean, just crazy numbers from Wilt. Ivan Rancic wins 6th Man of the Year. Good for him. Bailey Howell in his rookie season wins Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. Boris Pearson wins Most Improved. And then Aaron Murray, 67 and 15, takes home Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year goes to Tyler Jamison. So Chris Paul is your MVP. First team is Paul, Watts, Boozer, Howell, and Chamberlain. Second team is McCoy, Ellis, Quinn, Eugene, and Bynum. So we get an all-NBA player. Andrew Bynum finishes the season with 20 points per game, 22 rebounds. So Andrew Bynum seems to have taken nicely to the LA Lakers. Third team is Lou Williams, Raymond Felton, CJ Miles, David Lee, and Burt Moncrief. Defensive teams. Here are the 2 defensive teams. Then the rookie team. Obviously, it's going to be... actually, no, Bailey Howell? Wait, what? Where's Bailey Howell at in the rookie team? Does he not classify as a rookie? Let me make sure that he classifies as a rookie, because he certainly should be on the rookie first team. Bailey Howell, edit player. How much experience does Bailey Howell have? He has 2 years of experience. This should be only 1 year of experience. All right, change that. That's fine. But we made the play-in as a 7 seed. So, I mean, hey, it's much improvement. Much improvement. Let's take a look first at our stats. Leslie Watts averaged 24 points per game. He was a beast for us, obviously an all-star. We saw what Andrew Bynum did. Crazy numbers for him. Gerald Green, 17 points per game, 8 rebounds. Very good season for him. And McNeil obviously played pretty well too. Pretty good. Then you got Joseph Vaughn doing okay. Our rookie, John Green, doing all right. Not really crazy numbers. And then we have our bunch of 40 overalls. So all of our 70 pluses played pretty well. The 40s did not. Let's take a look one final time at the league leaders. So Lou Williams still led the league in scoring, so he wins back-to-back scoring titles. Lou Williams is a menace to society. Then you got Bob Boozer, who was an all-star captain. Chris Paul, Monta Ellis, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 30.8 rebounds per game. Leslie Watts was top 6 in scoring. Look at that. Leslie Watts, man. Let's see if we can get out against Darren Williams and the Warriors. We obviously saw what they did against the Grizzlies last season. Oh, we're starting out hot. Oh, but they're coming back. Come on, Lakers. Just hold it. Oh, we're starting to blow them out. It's over. It's over. The Lakers are moving on. We get that final spot. We get that 6, or not the 6 seed. We get the actual 7 seed, so we become the 7 seed. But the Warriors are going to... They're going to get in, and they got to play the Grizzlies. So a rematch of last season. But we do make the playoffs officially, going up against the number 2 seeded Sacramento Kings. They have Oscar Blair, Johan Petro, CJ Miles, Jevin Brand, and Mikal Gelabale. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is CJ Miles' team. He's been carrying it. I think we can do this. I think we can move on. I said in the last highlight when we were doing the All-Star stuff, I said we could be a sneaky second-round team. We take game 1. Andrew Bynum is day-to-day with a bruised bicep. They take game 2. Bynum's back. They take game 3. They take game 4. Gerald Green now has soreness. He's back as well. Come on, Lakers. We can't get blown out, or we can't get beat in the first series. I think we are. I don't think we have enough to take on CJ Miles. He seems to be too much. 13-point game with 3 minutes to go. Is it possible? I'll try. We got Leslie Watts inbound, or John Green inbounding to Leslie Watts. I think we should just get it to Andrew Bynum. Look at this big boy they got down here. Just get it to Bynum, let him beat it. Okay, so can we do this? Not sure. 13, 6, and 8 for Leslie Watts. I just don't think we have enough time left. We got to play good defense. They're going to hold the ball a lot. We got to shoot some threes probably. Oh, we stepped out of bounds. Everybody's tired. That's not good. We don't have anybody off the bench that I can replace. Everybody's going to have to play these final minutes. That's going to suck. Get that to Vaughn. See if he can box him out. Oh, Vaughn. But I got a man open. I couldn't get it to him. I should have icon passed. That's my bad, McNeil. Where is Bynum at? Did Bynum get taken out? Oh, John Green got blocked. Did Bynum get taken out? Bynum did get taken out for Vaughn. Okay. I was wondering where Bynum went. So I have auto subs on. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. 95-82. Green gives it to Vaughn. I don't think Vaughn can shoot the 3. Just keep boxing him down. Keep backing him down, McNeil. McNeil puts it up. No good. I don't think we can do it. Our first playoff appearance of the series. I think we might be going out in the first round. Yeah, 98-82. I think this one might be over. Oh, I don't know Leslie Watts' shot at all, or his release at all. That one's a little bit better, but it's still not good. I'm gonna simcast out of this one. I don't think there's a. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't think there's a way that we can come in and get in this game. Oh, come on. I don't think there's a way that we can win this game. This one's over. Yeah, we only put up 4 points in the last like 2 minutes, so we lose 100-84. That does suck, but we couldn't do it. We don't have the firepower just yet. Gerald Green 26 and 7. Vaughn had 18 and 11. Bynum at 12-10. Yeah, we just didn't have the firepower. That sucks, but hey, that's a much better of a season than we had last year. A lot to look forward to. And the Grizzlies swept out the Warriors, so they get some revenge. Let's see what happens now. Grizzlies in Sacramento and the Pacers in Philadelphia. Oh, it's Grizzlies and Sixers, ladies and gentlemen. Grizzlies and Sixers. So Chris Paul has an opportunity to win a ring in season number 2. We're going to take control of the Grizzlies just to be able to see who they're going up against. So it's Nate Robinson's team. Okay. So it's Nate Robinson versus Chris Paul. They're not even starting Bogut. Maybe Bogut got hurt. I don't know to be sure, but let's see what happens here. Sixers take game 1. Sixers take game 2. Sixers take game 3. It's a clean sweep. Nate Robinson and Jason Maxwell, I guess. But Nate Robinson, wow. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Don't want to go to 2K Beats. That's crazy that Chris Paul was denied a championship and he got swept while it happened, too. Whew, what a wild finals. But, hey, we made the playoffs. Player retirements, not really anything crazy happening. Let's go to league meetings to make sure that nothing is crazy. What's this say? Players will not be eligible for that until... No, we got to reject that. Reject that. Make sure everything's the same. All right, draft lottery. I don't think we need to really watch the draft lottery this year. The Thunder have a lot of picks. Hornets get the number 1 pick. The Thunder have 11, 13, and 14. That's pretty good. The Suns have the 4th pick, so they can help Wilt Chamberlain with a top 5 player in this draft. Remember, this is the Chris Webber draft, so we're going to find out. We're going to find out who goes first. Charlotte Hornets. They take Chris Webber out of Michigan. He's going to Charlotte. All right. Minnesota Timberwolves take Greg Quinn out of Indiana with the 2nd pick. The Rockets take Isaiah Ryder. Oh, Penny Hardaway and Wilt Chamberlain? It is going to be Penny and Wilt. What a combo. That's a dynamic duo right there. Ricky Griffin goes to the Spurs. That's a crazy pick. Penny Hardaway and Chamberlain. They've set themselves up for craziness. And Jamal Mashburn goes to the New Orleans Hornets, or New Orleans Pelicans, excuse me. Which I think he played there. At least he played in New Orleans, I'm pretty sure. Kelvin Jefferson goes to the Cavs. Larry Black goes to the Bulls. The Pelicans have another pick, and they take Lewis Walker as center, so they're trying to build their team. The Thunder, first of 3 picks for the Thunder, take Rodney Rogers. Nick Van Exel goes to the Knicks. Back-to-back picks for the Thunder take Zach Holland first, and then they take Vin Baker as well. Then you get the Grizzlies taking Jeffrey Neely. Pistons take Jonathan Temple, and the Pelicans take Sam Cassell. All right, we don't need to see really much more. I don't think there's anything crazy here that we need to see, and I'm not going to make any draft picks because I have 2 second-round picks. Chris Webber ends up being an 84. Greg Quinn's an 80. Penny's a 78. Ricky Griffin's an 80. I don't think there's going to be anything crazy down here later. It doesn't look like it. Who got taken in the 2nd round? So you got Demir Son. Sean Bradley got taken by the Hornets. We got Terrence Blackman, a overseas player. And we also got, didn't we have 2 picks? I don't know if we did or not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we go to the next thing, the rookie signing. We did have, we had 3 picks. Okay, so we got a 71 overall, a 70. Let's just sign everybody up because we need bodies. we need bodies to come in and play, so we're not playing 40 overall players. I don't think we have any qualifying offer. Oh, we do have qualifying, but it doesn't matter because I think they're all 40 overalls. So David Lee is in free agency. Sean Bradley didn't get signed by a team that drafted him. CJ Miles is here as well. So, okay. So we need to take a look at our roster. What do we need? We need a power forward and a small forward. So, because I'm comfortable having Leslie Watts be our point guard. Shooting guard will be Gerald Green. Small forward we need, which we could go after CJ Miles. And then we could also take a look at David Lee, I guess. That'd be power forward and small forward. Negotiate. I'll bring in CJ Miles. If the Kings don't want to offer him a contract. I mean, he's partially why we lost the series in the 1st round. So if the Kings don't want to offer him a contract, I'd be happy to. I would be happy to offer him a contract. We're at the top of his list. We might as well offer David Lee as well. The Magic said no thank you to him, so let's see where we're at there. Ooh, the Magic are a little bit higher up than we are. I'm going to have to fix that. I mean, we could go after Sean Bradley, but I don't know if we need a... Ooh, this guy. This Eichel guy, he played really, really well in last season's stuff. I'm pretty sure I remember that name. Yeah, he was on Golden State, and he dominated in year number 1. Yeah, that's right. I knew I remembered that name from somewhere. So, if I know he's restricted, but maybe we could offer him a contract and steal him away, because he could be a nice piece off the bench. Come in and get some buckets. So, we'll offer him a contract, and we'll see what happens there. We got to move to the next moratorium period. I want to match the offer on McNeil, but nobody else. So it looks like everybody's ready to agree. That's good. We're going to match, agree, and agree. Are we actually going to pull in 3 guys plus McNeil? No way. Did we just get that lucky? Lakers signed David Lee. Lakers signed Akiel. And Lakers signed CJ Miles. CJ Miles. Yeah, so this team just got a little bit better. Andrew Bynum, David Lee, Gerald Green, John Green. which he's a 6'5", and he has decent inside defense. I mean, I could make him a small forward, power forward. That could be interesting. Or he could just come off the bench. CJ Miles is here as well, along with Eichel. Okay, I'm liking this team now. We're looking a lot better. We're not playing any 40s now. Look at that. We've upgraded. It's only taken 3 seasons, but we've upgraded to no 40s. I'm happy with that. We don't need to sign anybody else. Keep the rest of our money. I'm telling you, we could make some noise here. Bynum stays at an 85. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. David Lee also stays at an 80. John Green goes up to a 79. Gerald Green goes up to a 79 as well. Watts is up to a 76. So is Achiel. CJ Miles stays. So we might have got a lot of guys that are just stagnant. Our original overseas player finally gets to come over. He's a 70. He's got great 3-point shot. Okay, so we got a good backup point guard. I'm happy with the way this team looks. I'm really happy with the way this team looks. And we got to go to the next season number 4 in the next episode, which is what we will start off with in the next episode with a wheel spin. But if we go to the game plan, we got Leslie Watts, Gerald Green, CJ Miles, David Lee, Andrew Bynum. That's a good starting 5. That's a playoff worthy starting 5 right there. Then you got Green, Achiel, Vaughn, Wilson. What does Wilson play? He is a power forward. I'd rather have McNeil play there instead of Wilson. So we'll have McNeil take his minutes, and then we'll have that first overseas guy come in, and he'll play some minutes for us. I like this. I think this is a good team. For what we've been dealt, I think this is a good team. And good news, we're finally done with all those no first-round picks. So this year we get our first-round pick. It just stinks that we're probably going to be a playoff team, so it's not going to be like super good. It just depends on what the draft class is. Some draft classes are more deep than others. Others are really 1 or 2 guys at the top, so we might have to make a move and trade for you. I don't know. It depends on who it is, but we'll find that out in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Main channel link is in the description down below as well if you want to go check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are excited. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.